Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your Lovescope reading for June of 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to this incredible reading, well, let me just take a moment to thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites, for subscribing, for all the support you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you. So let's get to the cards now. We start with the Two of Swords. Every reading has been about balance in one way or another. And you are no different. You are not excluded from this energy of finding balance. This one is more in the decision making, in what makes you feel good and what makes you feel right. Okay? This is, hey, settle down. So if you're having problems within the relationship, good timing, guys. If you're having problems or bumps or speed bumps or mountains to climb within relationships, you're really making some strong decisions, I think, this month in how you're going forward within the relationship. This is definitely a decision that is made from the heart. It's made from your inner wisdom. It does not allow ego to play a part. It doesn't allow maybe even reality to play a part here. Okay, you are blindfolded, so there could be a chance that you're not looking at things properly. There could be a chance that you need to change your perception to get to the bottom of things, to get a little bit more of perhaps the diplomat. We have the Emperor here, so you could very well need to be the diplomat. You need to separate yourself from whatever the problem is, whatever the speed bump may be, and back it up and get more information and understand it, and then make the decision to go forward. But from your heart, just knowing what is right for you. What kind of feeling do you have in your gut? So this could be 1,001 things in your life, but it's really you understanding, you making the determination of what is best for you in a relationship. Now, this can bring about all kinds of beauty, all kinds of high thought, all kinds of new beginnings. I mean, we're wearing red here, so there is a little bit of courage here that we definitely need, or a lot of courage that we really need to stand in our truth. I mean, one thing about Sages is that your world is complete when everybody else is happy and taken care of and content and their lives are beautiful, and now you feel you've done a good job. And it really needs to be about you. It really needs to be about your balance, and so that's where you're going to need the courage to be selfish enough to demand certain things in your life, for your life, what the passion should be like, what the commitment should be like. And I would have to say, for the majority of you, you will be experiencing love. So if you're not in a relationship, I could definitely see somebody coming in, and they may not be long-term. They could be long-term, absolutely. Love is magical. But they could be there to teach you a lesson. They could be there to show you something that you definitely don't want within a relationship, and therefore making a decision on what you do want in a relationship. So often we can't understand what we want sometimes until we see what we definitely don't want. It's making decisions about you feeling grounded within the relationship, you feeling like you matter in the relationship. So you're getting the respect, you're getting the admiration, you're getting the love. And it's making decisions about how you go forward within the relationship and what you allow within the relationship that makes the difference here. Now, we have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So it's those worries, those concerns, those frustrations, those things that keep you up at night. You know, it could be, why did they say that? Why did I say this? Why did they have to act like that? Why don't they act like this? But I think with the King of Pentacles is you know how to move it forward. So now, if you know the energy of the sleepless nights, please don't wait for yourself to be exhausted at the end of the day. Fall into bed, close your eyes, and that's when your brain says, hey, we really need to replay this. We really need to think about this. We really need to concentrate on this going forward. We need to make some sound decisions on how it's going to transform, how it's going to change, how it's going to get better. how you are going to raise your light, your inner beauty, and feel that satisfaction, that well-being in love. Now, it could be that you are not in a relationship, and so this is the time to think, why am I not in a relationship? Am I self-sabotaging myself? Am I not trusting certain people? Am I not allowing myself to trust? Why am I not allowing myself to trust? And you really need to schedule some time where you can sit quietly, where you can contemplate, where you can meditate, where you can pray, where you can talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe. Make that divine connection. And understand where you haven't been allowing yourself to raise your light, or you need to raise your light more, your vibration more. Maybe other things have weighed you down so much, and so you need to clear up. Maybe it's money matters. Maybe it's frustrations in the job. Maybe it is problems within the neighborhood or within the family. And so you haven't been allowing yourself to be open to love and receiving love in the way that you should. Maybe it's bringing that focus to the front for you this month of allowing your light to shine, allowing your vibration to raise. And it may be using, I would say, a king's energy, and we have the emperor right over here, is thinking things through, strategizing how to clear off the plate of things that worry you, things that give you anxiety. And maybe you have to delegate some things out. Maybe you need to restructure your routine. Now we have the Emperor with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is, once again, anxieties. But this is you looking at your anxieties and actually having some new ideas, some ways of stepping into a more positive energy. Okay, the Emperor is here. So it is maybe detaching yourself from the problem long enough for you to really look at it through a new perspective and understand it better, so that you can set some long-term goals when it comes to love and how you want to be appreciated and loved within the relationship. It has to be a little bit about you this month. You have to take the focus off of everybody else's happiness and wonder about your happiness for a little while. Make sure that you are creating the moment. Make sure that you are creating the magic, the beauty, the new growth, the adventure. Now, it's almost like you get to a point in the month where you realize that you've come so far in your life when it comes to love, and you want to go in this direction forward when it comes to love. And you get this clarity, or you get this understanding of what it's going to take to actually move forward. And guess what? It's all about your hard work that you put into it. But it's good energy because you're using it to develop you and your love and your light and your vibration when it comes to love. And now you can move forward in a relationship, because the relationships can't always be about the other person and their happiness and what you can offer them and what you can give to them. You have to think about what they're going to bring to the table, what they do bring to the table, what they need to leave at the doorstep. Okay, the Knight of Wands is very much giving up a gratitude for where you are and the lessons you've learned when it comes to love and how you need to be appreciated and respected and loved, admired. But it's also asking for beauty to come your way, for your path to have a beautiful energy to it, to enlighten your path, to raise your vibration, to seeing things clearly, to standing up for yourself within the relationship, for it being okay if you want more. And then as we leave the month, I mean, we have the Seven of Cups and the King of Wands, so there's this optimism and there's this new realization and high thinking, really high thinking of what can actually be in your relationship. How it can grow, how it can become more magical and beautiful. So it's very important that you use the beginning of the month to draw those lines in the sand and say, this is what I need in the relationship. This is what I want in the relationship. And to see the magic that can be going forward. And understanding what type of magic you want to come in within a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you want to see the path forward of all that can be and the new adventures and the excitement and the dreams. And for them to find happiness, yes, but for you to have happiness as well. And your happiness isn't dependent on them, but it's independent. That they are an extension of you. And it's your happiness that's important. And understanding all the beauty that can be in your life. The King of Wands gives you such optimism, such powerful ways of looking towards the future, creating the future, designing the future. Let's pick you an angel card. Now, this is my confirmation deck. And it always wows me. It always amazes me. It may highlight something that we've talked about. It might give another spin to our new perspective to some of the cards. And let's see how the angels are going to wow us here, shall we? Perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So allow you to shine. Where you feel that you are limited or you hold yourself back, you don't allow the real you to shine because it might ruffle some feathers or they may not like it as much, or this is really drawing the line in the sand. This is really coming into the perspective of who you are and allowing your light to shine, your vibration to rise, because trust me, love is endless. It's completely endless. It can grow to the highest level that you can imagine it. But it all starts with the perspective of loving yourself. There's a better way. Pause for reflection. Look at how you might self-sabotage yourself. Look at ways that you limit yourself or limit your personality to shine, your gifts to shine, to make the other person feel valued, make them feel like they're on top of their world, because you do that naturally. And you really need to look to see how you're going to make your light shine and make your statement in the world when it comes to love and relationships and beauty in your life. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.